Hey there, sorry to interrupt here. My name is Valur Grettisson, I'm an editor-in-chief at RVK Grapevine, and you're watching RVK Grapevine's newscast, of course. I'm gonna go just straight into it. So, news today. The top news right now is perhaps the news that never happened, which is interesting in itself. Sometimes it's like this in the journalism. It's about Pfizer. I don't probably have to explain to you what Pfizer is, of course. But for those who do not know, then Pfizer is, of course, a German company that makes the famous anti-vaccine for COVID. Vaccine for COVID, sorry. So, it's a household name. Anyways, Icelandic government, as well as our top epidemiologist, Hildur Guðnadóttir, and the director of Decode, or CEO, I'm not sure which one it is, Kári Stefánsson, they have been in discussion with Pfizer about turning Iceland into some kind of a trial for the vaccine. The reason for this is mostly because we wanted to get more doses faster. This feels slow. Israel is, for example, doing this as a whole country. They have been getting more doses because they're like when they vaccinate people, they are doing not experiments. I'm not sure what the English word would be, but of course it's basically what it is. But what happened here, and this is like the power of gossip and media and kind of a frenzy, is that people, it leaked quite early that they were in these discussions and this was actually going to happen, which was not very good because it was good and bad actually. First of all, people had a lot of expectation that this would be basically, we could end up vaccinating the nation just within days. We are, of course, remember, 350,000. And we had like stations in our sports stadium in Iceland, which they could vaccinate people, 500 people per hour. And they were actually doing this, they were preparing for this, and the preparation had started. But then, also, the travel companies, they were very, very optimistic about that this would actually go through. So there was a lot of what do you say, like optimism in the society that led to that even Icelandair, you know, our airline, the shares there, they just skyrocketed. Like in minutes almost. But then there was a meeting yesterday, and in this meeting, Kári Stefánsson as well as Hildur Guðnadóttir met with the negotiation team of Pfizer, and there they got the final no for this. The reason, Kári explained, is because we're doing too good. We're kind of like a victim of our own success. It means that, for example, today we had no one with COVID. There was like one yesterday, the day before, and it's been like 0 to 1 now for like 4 or 5 days, not more. Most of these people are always in quarantine, which means that they have not been in the society spreading the disease, which is quite good. So we have now, it's around 20 people in isolation. And it's like, it's very few, and what Pfizer said, like, okay, if we're going to do the trial, more people need to be sick, so we can see how the result will be. But, so they kind of said, this is not going to work out, and the downfall of it, well, the fallout of this was interesting, because of course, Icelanders are very frustrated about this, because we are getting tired, although we are doing quite well right now. But the other thing is that Icelandair, their shares absolutely tanked today, but 13%. And the day is just started in Iceland. It's like 11:30 right now. So it's like it has been a weird few days, and we were optimistic about it. But to be fair, I mean, a lot of Icelanders are doing just fine. We are mostly like right now. This is as normal as it gets. We have almost no one with COVID. We put up on our masks. That's perhaps the only indication that we have the virus right now. But if you go outside, you will just find snow, beautiful mountains, people running and biking and whatnot. I mean, it's very easy going right now. So, also this is, I don't know if you know this, solfarir. How is it in English? Sunship. So we're still actually heading on with, we're very optimistic that 1st of May we will have our borders opened up again, and that means that we will have this color scheme for countries. You don't have to quarantine, but you do have to do the test. And when you do the test, like if you're, they will just track you, and if you're not with the virus, you will basically don't have to quarantine at the hotel. But all of these details haven't emerged yet. So we're still like I mean, we never know how this will go, but right now it feels like we kind of beat it, the virus. But the funniest thing is, I think I said the same thing last summer when we were in the same situation. So never say never, you never know. But the borders are very like tight right now. To be here, it's like the smell of the sea is absolutely wonderful. There's no wind also, which is doesn't happen often in Iceland. Also, Húsavík, you know the place. We have a lot of whales there. Yeah, check this out. I don't know what is this? It's very slippery. There is a song that is called Húsavík, My Hometown. You have probably heard this song. It's a very nice song with Will Ferrell, and the singer is actually, many think it's Rachel McAdams, the actress, but it's not. It's actually Molly Sanden. I think she's Swedish. But the composer of the song is a guy called Atli Örvarsson. He's a veteran when it comes to composing music for films and episodes. I think he was in like CSI Miami and whatnot. I mean, don't quote me on that though. He was somewhere in the CSI thing, and he's been on doing his stuff for a long time. But the thing is, he wrote this song for this movie called Eurovision Song Contest: The Story of Fire Saga. The silliest title ever, and to be expected from Will Ferrell, of course. But the song right now is shortlisted as the best song shortlisted for an Oscar. So it could be that it could be nominated for an Oscar, which would be incredible, because we won the Oscar for the best music last year. But this is of course for the best song, like individual song. But Hildur Guðnadóttir, of course, won for her score in Joker, the film, excellent movie by the way, and the music is superb, like everything comes from Hildur. So we could actually, if not nominated, if it would be nominated, that alone is absolutely amazing. If we would win it again, then I'm not sure if a small island with 350,000 have done that before. So we are, when it comes to art, then we are also very optimistic. So everything is kind of just going quite well, and music in Iceland is blooming. Visual arts are also blooming in Iceland. We will cover that in our next issue, Grapevine magazine issue, so you can see like the future of visual artists. But yeah, it's just such a wonderful weather. I don't want to go home. I'm just gonna we could just talk here forever and just and just enjoy the being out. I know that Polly will be very thankful for that at least. But we have to put a stop on it. Let's show them the mountains though when in the outro, right? So, thank you, Paul. As you can see, a lot of people around here. Yeah, Iceland is doing fine. Remember, of course, our homepage grapevine.is. You can find all our news there. Our shop, you can buy candy for your food, for your dog there, as well as for you also. You can buy our notorious lakrís. Yeah, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching and just, yeah, enjoy. See you later. Polly. Hi. Segirðu? Hæ, ég var að kasta einum. Ég með hann sko. Næja. Ó. Ja,